Dutchess County is a large suburban and rural county comprising 841 square miles, which includes the Hudson River. It is the Dutchess County Sheriff's Office's mission to keep our county free of crime. The mission of the Law Enforcement Division of the Dutchess County Sheriff's Office is to enforce city, town and village ordinances, the state laws of New York, maintain peace and order in the county, protect property and the personal safety of its citizens, and generally assist citizens in varied situations.
September 22, 2023. Pleasant Valley/Poughkeepsie alleged drug dealer arrested by Drug Task Force. The Dutchess County Drug Task Force reports the arrest of Anthony Howlett, age 32, from the town of Poughkeepsie, for criminal sale of a controlled substance third degree, a Class B felony with other charges pending. On September 21, 23 members of the Dutchess County Drug Task Force executed a search warrant at Mr. Howlett's residence in the town of Pleasant Valley. This warrant and arrest was the result of an investigation into Mr. Howlett selling narcotics in the Poughkeepsie area. Mr. Howlett was ordered by the town of Poughkeepsie court to appear on October 23, 23. Narcotics are often mixed with fentanyl, causing a significant number of overdoses throughout Dutchess County. The Dutchess County Drug Task Force is warning all vulnerable community members to seek assistance with drug addiction so you don't endanger yourself, family, friends or emergency personnel. May 13, 2024. Over 25 pounds of fentanyl and cocaine and $100,000 cash seized in Bronx apartment. Drug operation uncovered as federal authorities arrest fugitive. A cache of more than 12 kilograms, 25 pounds, of suspected fentanyl and cocaine and $100,000 were recovered after members of the U.S. Marshals New York/New Jersey Regional Fugitive Task Force executed an unrelated arrest warrant at a residence in Spuyten-Duyvil in the Bronx. When officers with the Fugitive Task Force entered 536 Capick Street Apartment 6E at approximately 6 a.m. on Wednesday, May 8, 2024, they made an incidental discovery of a trove of narcotics and drug packaging equipment. A woman who was the subject of the fugitive arrest warrant and a second individual were inside the apartment. Members of the New York Drug Enforcement Task Force, NYDAF, were alerted and seized the narcotics during a court-authorized search. A criminal complaint filed by the Office of the Special Narcotics Prosecutor charges Jonathan Corona and Araceli Ortiz, the subject of the fugitive arrest warrant, with criminal possession of a controlled substance in the first and third degrees. Bridget G. Brennan, New York City's Special Narcotics Prosecutor. Frank A. Tarantino III, Special Agent in charge of the U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration's, DEA, New York Division. Ralph Sozio, U.S. Marshal for the Southern District of New York. New York City Police Commissioner Edward A. Cabin, and New York State Police Superintendent Stephen G. James announced the arrests following arraignments, which occurred over the weekend in Manhattan Criminal Court. Special Narcotics Prosecutor Bridget Brennan said, "New York City continues to be a regional hub of narcotics trafficking. Our office and law enforcement partners must be ever vigilant to staunch the flow of lethal drugs like fentanyl. Close collaboration between local, state, and federal law enforcement enabled the U.S. Marshals Regional Fugitive Task Force and the New York Drug Enforcement Task Force to effectively intercept deadly drugs before they hit the streets." DEA New York Division Special Agent in charge Frank Tarantino said, "These arrests and the seizure of over 25 pounds of fentanyl and cocaine reflects the partnership the DEA has with our federal and local law enforcement partners when working together. I commend the quick action of the U.S. Marshals Service Regional Fugitive Task Force and our DEA New York Drug Enforcement Task Force in responding so quickly in removing these illicit drugs off our streets." U.S. Marshal Ralph Sozio said, "This was another successful takedown of a fugitive, which led to an incidental discovery of serious drug-related activities. I want to commend the New York/New Jersey Regional Fugitive Task Force, NYPD, and NYS Police for their tireless pursuit in apprehending our city's fugitives, and in this case the seizure of fentanyl by the NYDAF, the leading cause of overdose deaths, off our city streets. As detailed in the criminal complaint, at approximately 6 a.m. on Wednesday, members of the Fugitive Task Force entered 536 Capick Street Apartment 6E and observed Corona allegedly exiting a bedroom, while Ortiz was visible inside the bedroom. Later that day, at approximately 1:35 p.m., members of NIDAVE Group T22 conducted a court-authorized search of the two-bedroom apartment with assistance from the SNP Investigators Unit. Inside the first bedroom, agents and officers allegedly discovered a glass-top table holding numerous glassine envelopes filled with fentanyl, as well as a scale and other narcotics packaging paraphernalia. A safe inside a bedroom closet allegedly concealed 3 brick-shaped white packages of fentanyl and 2 brick-shaped black packages of cocaine. In a search of the second bedroom, agents and officers allegedly recovered a money counter, approximately $100,000 cash, a large bag containing 6 brick-shaped packages of cocaine, and 3 glass jars containing fentanyl. 10 additional packages of a yet-to-be-identified substance were also recovered in the apartment. Field test results on narcotics recovered from the safe were positive for the presence of fentanyl and cocaine. The results of DEA laboratory analysis of narcotics seized in the apartment are pending. Defendants charges Jonathan Corona H., 36 Bronx, New York CPCS. First 2 counts, CPCS third 2 counts, and Araceli Ortiz H., 43 Bronx, New York CPCS first 2 counts, CPCS third 2 counts. The charges and allegations are merely accusations, and the defendants are presumed innocent until proven guilty.
Equality before the law, also known as equality under the law. Equality in the eyes of the law, legal equality, or legal egalitarianism, is the principle that all people must be equally protected by the law. The rule of law is a political ideal that all citizens and institutions within a country, state, or community are accountable to the same laws, including lawmakers and leaders. It is sometimes stated simply as no one is above the law.